A very important public service announcement as we start Friday's video report intended for all you guys out there that trim your own mustaches and beards. Do not switch hands with your trimmer when you're trimming your mustache because the resulting half-inch gap when you accidentally cut off part of it, well, that will be devastating. Trust me, I'm the poster child for that. I'm looking at the top of my webpage here. I'm seeing that guy with the mustache, the goatee, the short little stubble with his beard, and I'm going, who the hell is that guy? Because it's not me, the guy that's doing the video report today. That's for damn sure. Yes, learned a very valuable lesson today. Do not switch hands. I also like to take this time to publicly apologize to the makers of Just for Men mustache and beard hair color because your profits are going to go down over the next month because I will not be using massive doses of your product. What a mistake. I don't know about you guys, but I'm one of these guys who I can grow a full beard in under a week. I mean, it's like that. Mustache? 3-4 weeks it takes me to get the mustache to go along with that beard. So it's going to be an interesting month. I've got to get used to seeing myself doing these video reports clean shaven for the first time in couldn't tell you how many years. Okay, let's talk about other stuff here. I'll talk about football in a minute. I've got 3 free selections coming your way in just a minute. Listen, college basketball starts tonight, and I'm going to tell you the same thing that I tell you at the start of every single season, but it has even more importance here at the beginning of college hoops. Naturally, what you know is what I'm going to say. If you are a regular, this is the only time we have the advantage. Absolutely no hands, ifs, ands, or buts against the odds makers because they don't know anything more about these teams than anyone else at the outset of the season. Listen, there's no structured exhibition season for college basketball teams, right? You might find a couple of teams playing like Division II or Division III weaklings or traveling all-star clubs, but that's it. Most teams don't even play any exhibition games, okay? Then you have all the non-conference games. You have all the preseason tournaments. And let's not shed too many tears for the odds makers here, but let's face it, they're also more concerned with the NFL, college football, and the NBA as the season's all overlap. So normally I say to you the first 2 or 3 weeks of the season, we have the advantage, but in reality, I think it's the first 5 or 6 weeks of the college basketball season. We have the edge on the odds makers. You'll see a couple of guys here, Gabriel DuPont, Scott Delaney, myself, who came out of the box with college basketball plays today. And I'm going to give you a college basketball free selection coming up in just a moment on the game between Drexel and St. Joe's. Plus in college football, I'm going to take a look at the USC-Colorado game. And then in the NBA, we complete the trifecta with a free selection on the Mavericks and the Lakers. Listen, guys. I want to pass on to something to you, especially those of you that have so willingly participated in the charity week of the charity play of the week program that I started nearly 4 years ago, and I wanted to pass along a message that this week's recipient sent to customer service, directed it toward me. But as I always tell you, it's not about me. It's not about the money I give. It's about the community of caregivers that together we have made. Because without you, there is no community. Without you, this program is not successful. Anyway, Dina Miller said, I'm your charity play of the week. I've been trying to figure out a way to get in touch with you to give thanks. What you're doing for me is such a complete, unexpected blessing, and I'm honored that you chose me. I'm still not only paying my massive medical expenses, but also the legal fees that were a result of a costly custody dispute with her, maybe it's her ex-husband, I'm not too sure. So all of this could not have come at a better time. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. So I wanted to pass that on to you, and also her story is going to be featured today on the Doctors program. I think that is a syndicated medical show. Part of her story is going to be on there today. Also, I had mentioned that early in the week when I first put the charity play up that she was on her way to a Dallas-based hospital to get a brain scan. Here, the results were outstanding because there was no signs of cancer. It was actually just issues caused by her ongoing chemo treatment, and she also got good news, even though she is stage 4. The goal with stage 4 cancer is to make it a manageable disease, and it showed no additional tumors or cancer growths in her body. So she is maintaining, and obviously we all wish her the best. And the charity program is so rewarding for me, and I hope it is for you, those that participate. For those of you that don't, the hell with you all, because I can't imagine how you can continually get free plays that win and not even open up your wallets to put $5 down. I'm not asking you to put $250 down or $500. I'm just asking you to make $5 contribution. Every little dollar counts to these folks that need financial assistance in a time of crisis. So again, my thanks to all of you that always participate. The big play today would be Trace Adams in football tonight as he's taking a look at the USC-Colorado game. It's another raise the bar 1,500-star release. Of course, yesterday he hit again with Virginia Tech over Georgia Tech, and you got that at over half price off. Same thing today, over half price off. Save $60 as he goes for winning day number 21 of 32. With your USC Colorado side, and you use coupon code TRACE, T-R-A-C-E. It's that simple. The other big play today, college basketball. Gabriel DuPont, since he made his debut at this site, February 1st, 2014, $10 bettors in college basketball have won $13,545. That ain't too shabby. And tonight he starts off strong with 75-dime college basketball winner number 8 out of 12 going back to last season on Pepperdine and Fresno State. It's one of two plays that you can save $77 today on and get just for a total net of $22 by using coupon code HOOPS22, H-O-O-P-S. and the number 22. Okay, guys, let's talk about college basketball here tonight. I'm going to start with the game between St. Joe's and Drexel. I'm going to go with the Drexel Dragons here today in a 9.5-point underdog role against the Hawks of St. Joseph's. Listen, Drexel was picked to finish number 8 in the preseason poll among 10 teams in the Colonial Athletic Association, but it's also a very tough conference as well. They did lose Damian Lee, the 5th leading scorer in the nation last year, 21.4 points a game, because he decided to take advantage of the NCAA's graduate rule and transfer to Louisville for the start of the season. Here's the deal, though. Drexel, for the first time in 3-4 years, is healthy. This team has just been crippled by injuries over the past 3 seasons, but they're healthy, and what you can expect from Bruiser Flint's team is a strong defensive effort, especially against his alma mater, that being St. Joseph's. Now, St. Joe's last year, disappointing season for Phil Martelli's crew, 13-18 on the year, 7-11 in Atlantic 10 play. They couldn't score. They averaged only 61.15 points a game. And that's despite the fact that they had Andre Bembry, who was an all-conference player and led the Atlantic 10 in scoring at 17.7 points a game. Now, Bembry is one of 4 starters coming back for St. Joe's, but they lost their point guard, Chris Wilson. I just think that this is a good spot to go ahead and grab the points with Drexel in this one. FYI, little sidebar. Phil Martelli, I was doing high school television. I was doing high school sports on cable TV in the Philadelphia area when I was in high school still, okay? I did high school sports when Phil Martelli was a high school college basketball coach. That's how long I've been doing this stuff. Anyway, in the NBA tonight, I'm going to be taking a look at the game between the Mavericks and the Lakers, and I'm going to take the Mavericks. What the hell not? Listen, I think the Mavericks are, at least I hope the Mavericks learned their lesson when they were in the position to sweep a home-and-home series on Monday with New Orleans, and I backed the Pelicans that night, and they picked up their first win of the season. Mavericks just took them lightly. I hope they learn that lesson. Do not take the Lakers lightly here. Now, after beating the Pelicans last Saturday night at home, losing to the Pelicans on Monday night in New Orleans, they came back home on Wednesday night, and I got to tell you something. They really surprised me because they took out all their angst and beat the hell out of the LA Clippers that night, 118-108, giving DeAndre Jordan the rude welcome he deserved by coming to Dallas. Now, the Mavericks opened the season with a 103-94 win as a 4-point road favorite at L.A., at the Staples Center. To start the season, Dirk Nowitzki in that game, 25 points, 9 rebounds. For the Lakers, this is the final game of a 5-game road trip in a span of 8 days. Mavericks have won 8 straight in the series. They've covered 6 of those 8. Kobe says he's going to try to play tonight, but listen, we're not talking Kobe 2003. We're not even talking Kobe 2011 version here. Doesn't matter if he plays. Lakers don't play any defense. They're giving up 108 points a game. They don't have any defensive effort because it's noted in the number of turnovers they force per game. Under 12 turnovers forced a game. They just can't get the job done. I think the Mavericks have the depth to expand on this blowout tonight and get the cover. Then finally, in college football tonight, it's going to be USC. You know, Clay Helton in the first game after taking over, they lost at Notre Dame, but they played relatively well. Well, since then, they've won 3 straight games, covered them all as well. Colorado, Buffaloes play absolutely no defense. I mean, not only do they have the worst run defense in the Pac-12, but, you look at their games this season, they have allowed at least 35 points in every single Pac-12 game except one, and that was the win, their lone win in Pac-12 play, 17-13 at Oregon State. Clay Helton has simplified the offense since taking over for when that messy divorce with Steve Sarkisian there. Simplified it, taking advantage of USC's bigger offensive line. They've become a run-first offense. They've got a very talented freshman running back in Ronald Jones, 177 yards last week in a game against Arizona at home. And a junior, Justin Davis, had another 85 yards in that contest. And again, the Buffaloes are the worst run defense in the Pac-12. Now, that Trojans game against Arizona last week was kind of weird. It was a 38-30 final, right? They entered the fourth quarter at home, laying 19 points, down by 3 points. They roared back to take a 38-23 lead. Then Arizona scored a touchdown with 10 seconds left to make the score a little more respectable. Do I have my qualms about laying 18 points tonight with the Trojans on the road? Well, how can you not, considering their awful road record as a chalk over the years? I mean, they're 11-21. The last 33 times they've been outside and on the highway laying points. So, I mean, that's got to be a consideration. But then again, I don't see this Colorado offense doing much. I certainly haven't seen any indication that the Buffaloes can play defense. And if you had to play the game, do you want to take a lousy defenseless Colorado team at home getting double digits? Or would you rather lay the points with a USC team that's number 2 in scoring in the Pac-12? I'd have to lay the points with the Trojans. But I got to be honest with you. I don't like the game. And of the 3 free picks I gave you, I think it's the worst of the 3. But I figured I'd handicap it, and I might as well pass on to you. So, again, I'm going to take Drexel as a road dog in college hoops. I'm going to take the Dallas Mavericks as the home favorite, and then USC as the road favorite for your 3 complimentary plays for this Friday card. Good luck, everybody, and I'll catch you again tomorrow when we do this one more time.